This is Chapter 2 lecture looking at the business plan. So feasibility analysis is a study to assist in making a go or no-go decision based upon a close examination of the product and service, the market, the industry, and the financial data in a sufficient degree of detail to ensure confidence in the results. So what a feasibility analysis is, it's essentially a test of the business concept for viability in 3 areas. So products or service feasibility, market and industry feasibility, and financial feasibility. And these are kind of the different areas that we'll be going through in this course and working on assignments in. So what is a business plan? A business plan is a document that thoroughly explains a business idea and how it'll be carried out. The primary business plan contents are the story of what the business is and will be. It covers all the cost and the marketing plan, a description of how the business will be financed, and an estimate of the projected earnings for the company. So if you want to look at a good example of what a full business plan would look like, we will not be completing one like this in your class, but on page 68 is what a full business plan would look like that you would give to an investor. So why do you need a business plan? A business plan saves time and money up front because you have to answer all the questions and determine all the specifics about your product, your target market, and your location. Also, it's a key to raising capital. You cannot get funding or a loan without a business plan, and a business plan is a vital tool for guiding the internal operations of your enterprise. So, looking at the business plan components, you want to identify the primary business plan contents, and part of the business plan is the story of what your business is and will be, the cost and the marketing plan, description of how the business will be financed, and as we said, it's about the estimated projected earnings. Your business plan should be professional and needed and attractive and have no grammatical or spelling errors. And the purpose of a business plan is it's used by entrepreneurs to organize their thoughts before starting a business and to determine business viability. It can be used to raise money from investors and lenders. Almost always, bankers and other potential investors will refuse to consider funding an entrepreneur who does not have a business plan. And as we've said before, it's a guide to the operation of the business. So the main parts of a business plan are your cover page, your executive summary, which we will work on an assignment that kind of runs you through the executive summary. It's just a very 1 to 2 page synopsis of your business. And the mission, vision, and culture, which is chapter 3 we'll learn about. Those are also an important part of your business plan. A company description. So can you really distinctly describe your business? Also, opportunity analysis and research. So you have to be able to really show us what is that opportunity out there. And also a marketing strategy and plan. So what's your marketing strategy? Who are you marketing to? How are you going to do that? Next is management and operations. So like, who do you need to start your business? What kind of people are you going to hire? Is another important section. There's also a financial analysis and projection section, which we'll just kind of briefly discuss. There's also the funding request and an exit strategy, and many times an appendices. So in this class, we're going to work more on the executive summary, the consumer analysis, the marketing mix, a marketing strategy, a management and operations plan, a financial document or 2, a location plan, a web-based strategy, and looking at the market analysis. So since you are going to complete an executive summary, I kind of wanted to talk about that in a little more detail. And it's the most important section of your business plan because it's usually the first part of the plan that an investor or lender will read. So it needs to capture their attention and entice them to read more, or they will not go any further into your plan. Many people will read only the summary no matter what, and others will read the summary first to decide if they will or will not read the rest of the plan. So the main things in your executive summary is a brief description of the business and also of the products or service that you're going to offer and why it's necessary. You also want to talk about your target market, your key marketing strategies, your goals, your ownership strategy, your financing request, and the use of funds and exit strategy. And your business doesn't need to serve a larger social problem, but it should address a need for an opportunity in the market. So you need to have some form of an opportunity in the market. So looking at business plan suggestions, you want to write for your audience. Who will be reading it? Either your employees or your lenders and investors. And what need are you satisfying? So that's writing for your audience. Next, you want to show that you have skin in the game. So this shows that you're emotionally, intellectually, and financially invested in the business. Next, you need to be clear and concise. So you want to use simple, direct language that's not too technical and does not use too many adjectives and is in third person. So you never want to say, this is what I think or what I believe, but you want to give facts stated in third person. You want to use current data and reports for your industry. So you want to validate and back up why you chose your target market, your location, your product or service that you're going to provide, and how this is an opportunity in the market. So it's not just your opinion, you're actually backing it up with facts that you found. You also need to choose a voice. So that's, like I said before, it needs to be in third person. You don't want to say, I or we have decided to do this. You also want to use a consistent and easy to read format with 1-inch margins, double spacing, pick a same font throughout, and use it throughout. Also, you need to number and label throughout just to make it easy to move around the document with page numbers and make sure figures and tables are labeled consecutively throughout the plan. And then last, you want to present the plan professionally. You want to have it on high quality paper and bound with a nice cover. So here are the key terms for Chapter 2, and this is your Chapter 2 lecture.